Good evening. Alrighty, we don't have much to go to get KSH on us soon, but let's see how long it takes us to do it. First things first, we're going to get some water from our followers, and then after that we shall queue up and see what we can fix. Before we do that though, I must quickly check what gems I need in this ring. At the moment I have it set up for retribution, which is not much use to me. So let's quickly see if I can do that. Alright, so a quick check. We have everything I think we need. Flask. And we get into 10. They do not have... Oh, that works. No biggie. I'll probably get into the necrotic make, the one I don't like the most, so... Let me see, flask. We don't have food in this character. I shall quickly fix that.
Extended supply of goods for outlanders. I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. Return and peruse my inventory again.
In the meantime, we're trying to see if I can put some sound on in the background before we get started. That way I don't have to do it during the recording. There we go. The only fear I have now is singing during the stream. We won't be doing that. I'll save you that discomfort. Yeah, it's still on charge, honey. So you were going to send my phone flying now. Yoink, no! Think fast.
Is that what you're looking for?
Nah, 10s. See, on this one here, I've pretty much got most of them on 10s except for Siege being my lowest. But,
That's something I should do. One day.
alright, because you've got your Grim Battalion you need to do.
Your floor?
Yeah. I can easily fix that though.
Yeah, I think I might just focus on that.
Yeah, that's up to you.
I got my portals, that was my main need.
That's very true, and it didn't take as long to get them. So,
No.
no, nice one. Just in case, please, aye. Cheers. Oh. Let me see. Best in slots for stats. It's been too long since I've done this. For the Mythic Plus side of things. So haste crit as Lightsmith and haste mastery as herald for raiding. Haste versa for Mythic Plus. Haste crit for Mythic. Okay. Well, that works quite well considering I've got that. My gear at the moment is such a mess. Before I craft any though, I want to double check that I'm actually using the right stuff. Because I don't want to spec into one specifically in case I prefer one over the next. I'm surprised it's really taking this long to find a key. Not to sound big-headed, but it's only a 10. I know people struggle with that. I'll try and take the check off for tanks, that way it gives me a bit more option. I should really have my little line tracker here. I had a wee quarter for that. Where is it? There we go. Found it. That's better. Oh, of course. I knew it. Necrotic Wake. The one I really hate as well. Well, as long as people make sure to interrupt the frostbolt volley, we should have a happy and easy time on this. Just make sure everything's in the right place. That shouldn't be there. Okay. So we're getting a prop pallet and what was that? Death Knight or Death Knight? Okay. My assumption is he's going to be lightsmith. Yep. Which means we should have weapons thrown out everywhere.
Maldraxxus dares to show their face in our realm again? Show them that we rule the skies.
I'm going to test putting Raider IO back on. For the longest time, at least for a Mac user, that was causing some serious issues. Just quickly download it. That's better. Oh, so this tank's got a healing main. Okay. 2300, 3000. So it's a genuinely really high skill group except the Death Knight, but even then 2300 is not too bad. So I'll buff my weapon and immediately it throws out Sacred Weapon. Interesting. I believe that's one of these talents. Which one is it? This one here? Yeah, okay. So I'll have a random chance to throw out both buffs. There we go, I've done it again. And that was without using any stacks of my holy shields. Curious how often that actually procs. Oh. It seems we just removed the Demon Hunter. Alright. I guess they never liked the idea of the tank using heroism first and third boss. That was so bizarre. I've never had a group do that. Everyone's all ready, we're all inside the instance, and then two people just leave, and that was okay. It's very strange. dubious about this talent here. I've seen this kill quite a few people.
Maldraxxus dares to show their face in our realm again? Show them
And the search continues.
eyes.
Let's see how many it takes before we get an invite. Starting to wonder if we're actually going to get a key done tonight. I mean, I could do mine, but it's only a 7, so that doesn't do much for getting score.
work cycle interrupted.
Alrighty, so we've got a bear tank. They're usually really solid. And
Destroy their siege weapons.
let's see how Lightsmith is feeling a 10. Normally I use Herald of the Sun, so this will be a bit of an experience. And after some checking, they do gear slightly different. This being haste crit, Herald being haste versa by the looks of it. Let's see if this group actually does it, or like last group, has someone randomly leave. Oh no, where's the bear going? Uh-oh, where's he off to? No, is he just out to repair? He's just out to repair. He was still on his mount. They made me panic though. I must say, it seems to be very difficult to get a group as a holy paladin. Retribution and prop paladins, not so much of an issue. Oh, nice mass barrier from the maze, so he's arcane.
Who are those intruders?
I actually didn't check until I seen that prismatic barrier. Awesome.
Since the decimation of our with its complement of cannon.
Let's get the shield rocking on a tank.
Who are those intruders?
Help him with the first kick. We'll pop wings, get everyone with the weapon up and running. And then we'll watch the heals. Very nifty dispelling a paladin. That was actually really nice that I had the whole group buffed with the weapons. Okay, so straight away I noticed that having Herald of the Sun, or not having it, sorry, is a little bit difficult to top people up. It doesn't have the raw throughput, being a Lightsmith Holy Paladin. Okay, let's see how they manage this pack. They've committed heroism on this. Ah, moved out, but he died before it went on me. Nice. So far, they seem to know what they're doing. Whoa, missed the boat. Control yourself, Paladin. There we go. Almost went flying. Right, Paladin's going to take a big burst of damage for that busting cocoon. And turns, as long as they're above about 60% health by the time that expires, they seem fine. Oh, tank, watch your health. These mobs on tanks, not this side but the other boat, do a very nasty bleed on the tank. We'll need them to rotate their cooldowns, but this boat is interrupt the casts. Until the patch, bears take a lot of magical damage. But in 11.1, with them gaining the armor buffed magic defense, I expect them to be very, very tough. Okay, so it's the commander here that does the nasty tank buster. That painted slash. Okay, bursting cocoon's going to be on me, so I'm going to pop it defensive. That only does about 40% damage. Not that bad. This one's going to be on the hunter. Yeah, this seems to manage the burst a little bit easier than expected.
We have learned to embrace the dark. Be not afraid.
Okie doke. Now, as long as I make sure to put the circles that spawn on the edge of the ship or all together in melee and then moving together, this isn't such a hard fight. Tank takes a big hit here. Then as long as you don't get hit with these beams, you won't die. This thing in the middle of my screen, it said pulls. Essentially you move away, I'll have to dispel someone. And then as a healer, once you dispel burning shadows, you must out-heal the absorb effect on everyone. So again, burning shadows, I'm going to dispel this on me. Then I'll have to make sure everyone is topped off. The only time that poses a problem is when the boss gets near 50% health. Oh, I thought we were going to get it there. If burning shadows happens at the same time as they're close to 50% health, you've got a difficult choice to make. You need to dispel burning shadows, but you also need to out-heal the absorb effect. We actually lost someone to that effect on a 10. That is very surprising. I have never seen someone die to that on this level. Okay, so I've turned on Raider IO and all of a sudden my FPS goes from max to 58. So it seems to be something to do with Raider IO and Mac users. Perfect time for the shield, right as the tank buster was coming in. Oh, Hunter, what are you doing to me? Heart attack. This is not going too well, I'm afraid. I'm going to quickly turn off radar IO.
Get out of there! I feel the dog's embrace.
Gonna guess this bear doesn't normally tank if he's asking if he's tanking bad.
Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that commander in full.
I don't really think you can tank bad on a bear as long as you can make sure you keep iron fur up. So far, pleasantly surprised that Lightsmith doesn't seem to be all that bad at all. Okay, this one here will have one person that's marked with a dot that you simply have to make sure they're at the proper defensive and you're out yacht. In this case it's on me. That one there, the tank stands still, and the rest of us make sure we move out of the AoE circle when it comes in. Next dot's in the right Hpala. And then it's on the mage. And this is a beautiful time for people to actually pop defensives, because if you don't, your health just plummets to the ground. I've seen so many mages simply not use defensives, and they have so many. Like this, the hunter's used his defensive. I've not had to throw him a heal. That's the difference. This one's on me, so I'll pop a defensive. But if you don't use defenses for it, it seems to do so much more damage. Oh, tank, behave yourself. It is shocking to see that this does so much better for mana than my Restoration Shaman. By now the Shaman was about half mana on these packs. Sometimes worse. As soon as you land, there's going to be a big burst of AoE damage done. Whoa! Tank, don't die. That was something. Again, we've got the same problem, but one person gets marked with a dot. I'm hoping that they're going to use a defensive. I don't think this mage knows he has defensives except his shield. Oh, paladin. Oh! My goodness. Alright, I can breathe again. This hunter is really nice with his defensives. It makes such a difference. Just going to bubble this dot off me. There's no reason not to. Of course it goes straight back on me. Scumbag mob. Unfortunately I can't fly away straight away because the dot is still on me. So So I'll have to catch up with them.
They've taken the inn as a foothold, and a lieutenant leads them.
Alright, so we've got someone taking single target dot. We'll get the AoE damage from the orb when it explodes. If you get marked with the orb here, all you have to do is make sure it's going straight down the middle and doesn't hit any wall that's close to us. So targeted with the orb, you want to make sure there's a straight line between you and the mob, and it does not have a direct path behind. If it hits a wall close to you, you just die. So again, we've got the orb coming out now. Hunter is getting scary low. He died at the frontal. Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead. Again, orb. All the way down to no man's land. Then it will explode. It's worth noting if you have the dot on you and the orb has just been fired. When that orb explodes and you have the dot, you're in danger of dying. Okay, he's got incarnation up here, we're fine. Now, in general, you don't really want to use knockbacks here because there's so many casters. But if it's your last resort, then it can easily be forgiven. No, we need these two for count. It's alright, DPS want to pull big, but if a tank does not have cooldowns, they're not going to survive. If they don't survive, you don't survive. As the mage just demonstrated, taking a frontal in this instance is not advisable. It is worth noting though that that frontal that comes out, I'll try and highlight it again quickly. The next time it comes out, I'll tell you which one. This one here. It is a much larger effect than it appears. So it's best just to give it a bit more room. That way you don't die. Sweet, I've got a wing sprout for the boss. Whoa. Mage, what are you doing? The mage just put extras behind us. Alright, so you've got a few effects that happen here. You've got the dark orb again. After that you've got the tank that takes an AoE circle. To make sure you're not caught in the circle. You've got an AoE effect that appears and starts doing damage to everyone. And then after that, you've got adds that spawn. So, this point here, adds are spawning, so we bring them close so that everyone can AoE down the adds. After that, it's either going to be the tank smash or it's going to be the orb. So we're just getting position. We send it away. So it's either going to be the tank circle or the AoE. This one's a tank circle, so the AoE comes next. I'm going to bubble this one off. Oh, now he uses alter time. Alright, so he does have that spell. We've got the orb, and after the orb it's going to be the ads. So we already moved close to the boss. That way they can be AoE'd down before they cast. I stand corrected. Circle first and then the ads. So I'll AoE these ones down. And then it's going to be the AoE after the orb. So here it comes, I'll pop a defensive. I'll try and make sure everyone is healed through this. That wasn't that bad at all. What happened to my music in the background?
Caged Merald, our champion, will drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from the city. No! They've set the force back up and
On this one here, you have two people marked with a circle underneath. All you have to do is make sure that you pop a defensive if you have the circle on you, or be prepared to use a cooldown or a heal or something. It's always on two people. At this point it's the mage and the paladin, but we just try and make sure we keep them topped. It does do a surprising amount of damage though. So as a healer you really don't want to get caught off guard on this. This one's on me and the hunter. It doesn't give you much time between these AoEs coming in. Thankfully as a holy paladin you've always got Beacon of Virtue. On this fight here, avoid the swirlies. If you've got the green beam on you, make sure that the wave is going the opposite way from the rest of the group, so I'll demonstrate. And the ranged and DPS need to go and get the barrels. For this one here, the wave is going to the right, so you move it out to the right. Here comes the AoE and the barrels. If you have time as a healer, you can help them, but it's not your job to help them with those barrels. Comes the next AoE in a second. I want to hold on to my beacon. Here it comes now. We pop the beacon and we make sure everyone stays nice and topped. Wave going to the right, then you move out to the right. Avoid the swirlies on the floor. And there we go. Now remember, this one here is easy enough to look for. Look for the chapel. Get the big beam coming out of it. All you have to do is jump off and head for the bridge just below it. When you get to that bridge, dive underneath it and head towards the end arena. And you'll never ever die like this. So we have count, we have got 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes to kill this, and 3% from the boss's health to go. This part adds a new part of the fight, where two people will be marked with a big circle. If you're marked with it, move it out to the side, and pop a defensive. It will web the two players, and it will also do damage when they run out of the web. I'll try and demonstrate during the fight. Here we go, so it's on the mage, it's on the Retribution Paladin. So we've got a big burst of damage. I want to make sure we keep them topped off. Now we're going to have AoE incoming again. Defensive to this part is always lovely. The dot stays on you for a good few seconds afterwards. Web goes to the left. Okay, Okay, so it's the mage again, and it is the retribution paladin. So again, we're trying to make sure they stay nice and topped, whilst avoiding the swirlies. I'll use bubble and aura mastery for the next one. So I'm going to bubble and aura mastery. Avoiding the swirlies. The hunter and a paladin this time. Web goes to the left. Here comes the AoE after the swirlies. Nice. A very easy +2. And Keystone Hero. Sweet. Nice and easy 30 points from that. Thank you very much for the invite.
You've done it, champion. You've broken the unholy alliance between the Order of Night and Ajkahet. That creature of theirs has fled back to their queen. No doubt with tales of your fearsome heroism.
I don't have that one on hero yet.
I'm sure
Oh,
your
thank you very
path
much.
calls again. But for now, enjoy your victory.
No, indeed, if he beats me on the roll, I have no problem. See, oh, he beat me by 1. Fair is fair. No, we gotta keep it nice and fair. Two people need the same thing. Just roll for it. Only a few pixels. It will drop again. Too many people go, oh, but I need that. That's what I need. Ah, fair enough. It's just going to drop the next thing. Don't stress.
I have many, many
I've really got to be careful with these crests. I've got way too many stacking up. And I can easily do some recraft. Okay. It doesn't seem too hard to keep people alive as Lightsmith, but let's try the Herald build. Double check the stat power again for that. I believe it was, let me see, haste versa. Yep, haste versa. So let's see about getting these recrafted up the way. Don't need to go there first.
My directive is to serve you. I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Okay, what does this need to recraft it? I don't have that to recraft it. Alright, so just craft a new one. No biggie. I need to change the belt.
My thanks for your taken. I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
This is the wonderful part about using Auctioneater. If you have anything that's being tracked, you can simply press the search button and it will give you a full list of what you need. Oh, these plate things are not cheap. Wow, okay. Good thing this character's actually got a little bit of gold on it. Otherwise I would have had to have relogged. Does that mean something different to watch on vid? What are you talking about? Oh, I forgot to buy the missive. Oh,
To serve you. My thanks for your patronage.
right, let's get this crafted on my priest. Okay, so I need the haste versa missive. Can never remember the names of them exactly, like harmonious and stuff, so.
For
Oh
our
god, missive. It'd be lovely if you could actually sort for the rank specific ones. If someone actually knows how to do that, that would be wonderful if you could pass that on to me. Let's see, haste versa, where is it? Have I filled past it? Haste versa. Haste versa, there it's there. Couldn't see it for seeing it.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Was it waste I was making? It was. Let's see if someone in trade chat is kind enough to do this. We'll put everything in my needs. And an easy 2500 gold for someone that wants to craft it. So always make sure that whenever you're doing a personal order, you set the actual rank you're after and double check by hovering over the item. As you can see, it says item level 636. If I don't set this, it goes to the default 623. You really want to make sure you set the priority on what rank you need. Save yourself some sullen drama down the line. Come on, crafters, don't be shy now. And Normally it takes a few minutes to actually get someone to do this, but after that it's not so bad. I'll go for a quick refill as well after I get this crafted. Then we'll come back and see what else we're going to go up to. There could be a chance that I'm switching to my Prot Paladin to do some learning keys. When I know, I'll keep you posted. I think this is the longest I've went without actually having someone to craft an item. My goodness, this tip went wild. Normally for a tip it's between 2,500 and 5,000. He's going 10k for the tip. That's a bit extreme.
Directive has been fulfilled.
I won't be doing that. It's not that I don't have the gold, but that is totally besides the point. No, not that one. Oops, wrong way.
My directive is to
It is the Great Belt. Remember again, setting the minimum quality, adding everything we need. Double checking the item level, sending the tip. I will send 2,500 or 5,000. I am not sending 10,000 for someone to craft it. Not this late in the season. No way. Now see if it can get crafted, and once it does, we'll have a quick refreshment drink. Sorry about that, that's me back. Right, so. Why can't I craft? Oh, whoops. Oh, that's not good. I can't use my belt yet. I forgot I've got too many embellishments. That's a problem. Okay. Well, that will have to wait until I change my embellishment on my boots. Oh well. So, you wanted me to thank you.
Anyway,
No, shrug. Gives me a wee minute to actually set up my spec. Does it really coziness as well? I need a talent. I can change that one there for that one there. I actually don't know if this is properly set up yet. Been that long since I used my paladin for tanking. I think it's set up. When it's toxins, that should be set up through this. Yep. 1 DPS and 1 healer for Arakara 9. I can DPS it, but I don't think you can heal it. Right, so what keys did you have? Let's see. Oops, just wasted a food. I had a mythic track weapon. Was this for pro? What? When did I get that? A mythic weapon. Okay, so that works. I need a dummy. Who the hell's inviting me? Oh, Tara, nope. Sorry mate, but I am currently helping. Apparently it would be a good test for you to try the 9s.
I'm struggling with 2s.
I told him she's not ready for it.
Good test, yeah. But in the meantime, it's like, oh, we got it. What I was looking for?
Yeah. Let me quickly.
Oh,
Yeah, indeed. I popped there. What did I pop? What's that button again? Oh, I did. Oh, no, mate.
general people have a thing.
No, apparently he doesn't need much healing. The rest of us will.
That's very accurate in general. And I was born.
I quickly let them know in the community that we are el ocupado. Just bring whatever you want. I shall try and think on this. Whatever you want to log into, I suppose. Do I have my focus interrupt set? Let me see. I don't. That was a good thing to check. Where's my focus interrupt? Where is it? Yeah, it's there. Yep, there it's there. That's definitely a good thing. I wasn't even on the right button. So that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. That one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. This one, that one. Okay, that was a good thing I actually checked that because that was the wrong button set everywhere. Oh, you're healing in your druid again. Okay. Alright. See, in your druid you could probably easily do an 8 and a 9. As long as you just...
Thank it, yeah.
No, if you just do what we were talking about yesterday. What key you got? Yeah, it does help if we're going to be starting a group.
Oh, no, I didn't miss the plus. Why not key? Super cool key.
There's a search option in the basic Blizzard bars called Keystone. Can you easily find it from there? Nope. Wait.
Until 9. It's not.
I don't think you would do a 9. So when we're just queuing to something,
Yeah.
what instance do you want to do and we'll queue into it?
Anything. For anything.
So,
Where's that on the list? I don't know.
madam, you want to do a 2 or a 3? 3.
Three. You're right.
Yeah. It's going to be weird to try this as rot. I'm not usually a tank on this, so my confidence levels are sort of iffy, but
Fine.
no, I know that. Just confidence levels up.
You'll be fine. I'm probably not hearing you.
We get Madam DJ Baralis.
I have
It's all about rolling.
you like.
Roll for a ship.
Hero, your timing
The best thing about my pala.
torque is fading fast.
I'm a fish. See, totally blending in with the environment here. That is by far the best thing I've ever got on that tune. And I would get it on every other one, the artifact. I'd get it on every other tune. Don't mind me just shaking my flask. Well, according to Terra, they're low as hell, so it's for sure a wipe. So at that point, I'm thinking that's not a good way to learn healing.
Might be a good way for me, but might not be a very good way to keep the spirits up.
Hmm. So I don't even know why I'm so dubious about this. I know how Hpala's are supposed to do this. I know what they're supposed to keep doing. But when I see one that does it really well, and he doesn't take any damage, this is one that takes so much damage, it's scary.
I have to avoid spikes, but for the most part, I'm alright in the phone. So somewhere along the line, I'll be experiencing me up to flying or like really nice vision of the line or something.
Hold on.
What level is this?
3. I mean, I can see if Ali wants to come and just suggest invite him.
Oh, look at some.
No, might as well if he's going to get some practice. No reason not to. I mean, I know he's in his priest now, but I might relog for it. Oh well, it was worth checking anyway. So haste mastery. I'm in the water. My fish is going blub 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 blub. Such a cool thing to have though.
Hero, your timing couldn't be better. Mechatork is fading fast.
Especially the weapon on the back. Wee Murloc on a stick. Brilliant. If only you could transmog that. I don't think you can actually, I'll double check. Don't think you can transmog. Oh, hold on, I'm transmogging. Important stuff, you know. Ah, you can't. Damn. Right, so food flask. It's not like I'm skint, so I might as well do it.
5, 4,
Oh God, they're doomed.
2, 1.
I'll reset details so I can double check
We'll secure
my
the
up times.
you push further into the district. With any luck, we'll drive these
Should get down to 2, I think.
by time.
Okay, so I failed some my debuff came off straight away. As soon as I get a shield proc, I'm going to pull in a wave shaper. See if I can get this frontal pointed towards the wall, shall we? Don't think I'm supposed to be using my holy power to heal. That's all good. Curious if I do take big spikes on this though. It's not surprising there was not much damage happening.
Which has
Can't do much about that. Or a wee bomber. What? What? How did we get this? Oh guys, what? So we managed to arse pull and pulled everything all the way? Okay. Not exactly a hard thing to be asking for people not to pull packs. You're not a tank, don't pull a fucking pack. That Shield of the Righteous is not up to full time. No, it's not. I've actually got periods where I've not got this up. Interesting. Because I've got like maybe a second before it's back up. In this case, it's been down for about 4 seconds. Now, so when I pop cooldowns, it's up the whole time. But outside of cooldowns, I have definitely got windows in my rotation.
Yeah, got that.
I find myself spamming a lot on this because I'm sort of almost overwhelmed, panicked a little, compared to my Druid and my Death Knight. Don't get me wrong, Death Knight's his own heart attack in a nutshell, but I can get up both sides here. And yeah, that came across harsh, but in all fairness, people should not be pulling random packs. Last pull or not. I'm definitely not as confident on this as I am my Druid. At that point, just kite, hope for the best. He's always slow initially and he builds up speed as it goes on. Does he slow? No, he doesn't. Yeah, honey, they're right here. And the Demon Hunter just pushed into 2 of them. We've got a problem here. Nope. Why are people running over the bombs? I have to sprint away in a second. You're going to die. I'll have to battle res you. The Demon Hunter pushed over 2 and someone ran over another one. I can get you defences, but that's all I can get you. Here comes the bombs. Oh, in a second. There they go. That's them there. 4 right on the bus. Try to keep you up as best I can. Make sure you're at this side. There we go. Now he's slowed. Don't, he just release.
Heroes, my scouts report heavy fighting near the palace.
He's not gonna, you might have a res him.
Ensure Lady Proud more safety. I'll remove the rest of
On the way, start clearing. I don't know how, but I've managed to do over 1.5 million damage. I see anything popped. See, I think the thing that puts me off a little bit of Hpala. Oh. I think the thing that puts me off about Paladin is I'm just not confident about it. Well, that pipe melted. Yeah, it's safe. Come on up. I wonder if I'm down haste and that's why I'm struggling for uptime on this.
You have one.
No! Oh, come on now. The sooner you can get out of these low bay level keys, the better, by the way. These mistakes do not happen in high ones. So the sooner the better. I know people have to learn, but these are just silly, silly mistakes. I'll be the commander.
Captain Lockwood, our forces have lost control of the docks.
It makes no difference. The cannons will soon reduce the opposition to rubble.
There's your circle. Okay, when you get a chance, please. Thank you. I'll always try and revert back to it, okay? That spotter will come in during the fight, so don't worry. These are all mechanics you only really see in the really high keys, it's weird. As soon as this is away, I'll quickly fly up. No, they don't. Here comes the AoE. I think I prioritise using the Avengers shield a bit too much. And as a result, I have downtime. Avoid the sewer layers. That's the AoE incoming. Have you noticed it being any different, by the way, with being on your rest of the route? Go to your other healers.
Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our
Yeah.
stone wall.
So there's
Stop them, and we may have a chance of driving them from Baran. I'll rally the militia and secure the castle. Good hunting. Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting
That's the AoE incoming. What's up?
stop them, and we may have a chance
Oh,
of
okay.
driving them from Baran. I'll rally the militia and secure the castle. Good
Just that ignore. You can also hit ignore. Oh, stunned. Not good. Well, that's interesting. He doesn't run the bar. We'll get the a sec, but it's fine, the other one's dead at the same time. I've got a problem with my recorder. It was showing that I was within a consecrate when I wasn't. No. It was down. A wee bit of nasty AoE incoming. Oh, as I was prioritising too much of the Avenger Shield. So now that I changed that, a whole lot less trouble with it. I do have Disease Dispel, so I'll take care of the dot on the next pack. No, I know. But you can usually use Vortex and stuff like that. I will get the Tempest for the interrupt on you, the silence. That's one on, I'm going to wait for the second one to come on, mate. Oh, that'll do, I can always bubble. I don't know what does so much damage on this barrow. That was over 2 mil. See your frames, they'll show like a +3 on someone that's taking a pick up. Like there'll be a number underneath that icon. That's how many effects or casts have been done on that one person. So 2 shots on the Demon Hunter. It's worth knowing because if someone gets 4 on a hierarchy, they're dead. They need a cooldown at that point. Did you say it was a warlock? Huh. So from not having a clue, this seems to do more damage than any one of my tanks already. The only one that sort of keeps up with it is the Death Knight. But even then it's a little bit below. I've got the Wave Shaper. I know you can't actually do much with the interrupts. Come on, quickly die, quickly die. There we go. Oh, Rogue, where are you going, Rogue? That Rogue was all over the place. Can't get it, but I'll stun it. This guy's determined just to give us all the debuff. I was stunned, couldn't do it. And now I have no defensives as a result. Everything fell off. Okay, so that's why I can lose tanks sometimes if that's the case. Especially if it's a paladin. If that stun goes through. Oh my. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time those puddles explode. Big burst of damage. I should have cleared that other pack given the track history of this group so far. Because this hunter is dangerously close. I'll get him up in a sec. There we go. Oh my. Here comes the area again. Yeah, definitely prioritising the wrong spell usage. That's why I had gaps. Oh, it's just stuck on it though. Sure. Oh my. No, this imp just made a wee mistake. Oh, for God's sake. This script is interesting to say the least. Oh, he released, okay. Oh, you do. Res here, so.
Without their giant ash forces. Enjoy your hollow victory, fools. Without the Coulturian fleet, you have no hope
I don't think I'm supposed to be first.
allow me to demonstrate.
Was what defense far.
Hmm.
Their gate has fallen. Reach the city and slay all who oppose it.
Sometimes,
Back is loving you. Back is loving you. I'm not sure. I don't know how they do it. Because it's one of them's going to be on me. Do the roll first. Should be able to do it, yep. Me again. That's fine. Maybe I can always bubble.
Ready to fire.
And that's what happens when you go in first without a tank. Honestly, I don't know how to find it. I'll get him up in a sec. Okay. Give us a wee second with the spell. Just spell would instead, that way he doesn't die as soon as he gets up. Rogue. And you, okay. No, that's fine, it's fine. That's what I've got sacked for. Such an underwhelming but very, very, sorry, underused but very powerful ability. Yeah. Should be a bit now. There we go. Sad as a healer and roughly when your cooldowns are already. Stop getting first, rogue. Clown. We definitely high pick him. So, if anyone does watch this at a later stage, if you're a DPS, you don't go in first. If you go in first, the rogue just demonstrated twice what happens. It's going to be on you. I think as long as I use this enough, I can get comfy exit. It kind of looks like the way Death Knight is with this D&D, where you've got to pre-position and pull in towards it. It's hard to tell. Or it could be a simple case of get good. Which at the moment, me on prop palette is definitely a thing.
Oh, okay. Spell it.
Yeah, he jumped into the cannon and the AoE was happening at the same time.
Tire of this game. I'll reduce Baralis to cinders before I allow you to win.
You've done well, heroes.
Next.
But Baralis is not out of danger yet. Speak with me when you're ready to put an end to Ashvane's fleet.
I'm sorry, I'll take my meds. What do you want to try next? Because that seemed quite easy to heal.
Well, 4. Let's just go up yonder.
A 4, you see? Why not try a 5?
Okay, bye-bye.
Because that wasn't much to heal. What instance? Well, it's not the one we just done, because we just done Siege. We get into a 5 city.
Breathe.
Almost potential.
Can we add my spell?
Yeah. But you don't really want to. The spell is very situational. If need be, you can put it right underneath Barskin. Because you don't want to smack bang in the middle. Right, slash Recourse or slash what? Go into Druid. Druid. No, go into Druid. Go into Druid bottom. Bottom. Right click on Skull Bash. Duplicate. Rename it to Dispel. Or Druid, whatever it is. Right, go into Trigger. Exactly. It doesn't do it because you've already got a previous one. That's why I said Druid Dispel. Okay. Go into Trigger. Change both Trigger 1 and Trigger 2 for the name of your cooldown. At the very, very top, change it off of custom, put it onto any. The drop down, up top, click that, any. Trigger 2, change the name to the Dispel as well. No. See, just actually delete that one. Press the red X. Go into conditions. Untick the first one. Yeah, no. I mean, press the red cross. Load. The tab called load. Press on class and spec. That's the only thing that's ticked there, honey. And again, change it to restore root. That should be you. Close it. There you go. You were making me work for that, I love. Port, please. City of Threads. Nearly sniffed me right out of the desk there. What are we all about? Pure snotters. See, I'm very, very dubious about not being in my consecrate. Oh, he's already inside. Alright. Looks like the shaman's actually struggling for loading screen time. Because nobody can seem to summon him.
Many deals for a friend of Scrum.
Oh, there we go. He's loaded. We actually have someone that can use the buff, so we'll be stopping there. The rogue. I believe it's the rogue. It actually tells you here. Rogues, priests, and engineers. Oh, feast. Thank you. Oh, it is not on Mythic. And immediately I'm going to be inspecting him for item level.
Can I go back in?
Yeah, you can go in. 602, 584, 587. That's an alt. With all of the warband stuff except the ring, which is maxed, so at least he's put effort in. An affliction warlock. I don't care what item level he has, it's all good.
5, 4, 3,
Could be naked for all I care.
1.
You've arrived.
Why am I riding a cart?
You in the high hollows.
Right, let's get the buff from the rogue. Oh, he doesn't know. No, 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 rogue. What is he doing? Please, rogue. There we go. See? Nothing to fret. Oh, the warlock was raging now. So this is your first 5. Sent to Africa. Do remember, if you can use Swiftmend before you use your wild growth, it makes a big, big difference. It's the one that's right beside it on the left hand side of your screen. Swiftmend is right smack bang in the middle of your screen. Yep. It's pretty much ready at the same time. And it's actually worth making sure you use that first, because it buffs you next to your wee heal. That's what happens if you don't dodge. Nope, that's a one shot. You can share it. Shapeshift, remember?
Oh, I'm stuck on the thing. Wagon.
That can happen.
Oh,
Not really, no. Oh, they're making you work for it. At least in this difficulty, you can see the dots actually doing something though. Evening, darling. You know what you have to do, honey. Yeah, you need to wait a wee minute before straight away dispelling that. Just to make sure the person's actually in a good spot. It's okay, go. Okay, I think I might have found your issue with survival if this has fixed it for me straight away. Because we were playing it roughly the same way. Remember, as a healer, just dispel one and then focus heals on the other one. I'm going to be moving that way. Good heal. Yeah, I know that I went from having full issues with that, with Shield of the Righteous uptime, to 0 issues with it. So that has fixed the problem. Because even that's not hitting hard at all. The heals on the move, it's so relaxed when you do it right. See, to play Druid the way that they do in MDI and the way you're supposed to play it, so to say, it's way more spammy than it should have to be. Yeah, like this has become way more relaxed.
Buffoon. Not even worth like the fifth strand.
I'm not sure. I like
Ansurek has eyes as only to blind them to meet the vizier.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, they got it. Yeah, that's simply all that's been, by the way. I'm mistaking the priority as to what you use first. And it results in loads of gaps. Now Void Rush, as you can see, is a big dot on the group. But based on your style of healing, you shouldn't have much issue. If ever you find yourself not having anything to do and nobody to quickly heal, just throw a few wraths. Or if you see yourself with full combo points there, quick cat form and ferocious bite. That way it restores loads of mana.
gel bars are there.
Yeah, that's your combo points.
Hey, how do you get combo points on?
Multiple different ways depending on what spec. You've got Keeper of the Grove, which generates them with the spells. You've got, sorry, that's Wildstalker. You've got Convoke the Spirits, which also generates them. Yeah, this has become way more relaxed now, by the way. That's what happens if you don't dodge the null strike. Your health becomes null. I've got him. Have you been trying to use Convoke in cat form? Give it a wee bash. You don't have to do much. Just Convoke in cat form. Feral Bite when you finish. And then come back into heals. Yeah, because that essentially gives you loads of mana back as well. You've not got a mana issue now. Later on in instances you will. That simply means before convoking you can just pop straight in. Use it. Job done. Yeah, you always make sure your hots are on. So the best way to do it for you in that build is make sure your wild growth has just been cast. And at that point your circle's down. That's not bad. No, that works. I can easily see how rerollers to Paladin make the same mistake I was making there, where they're having massive gaps. And it's the difference between somebody that knows what to use and when. Because that is very obvious. I'd be very curious to see a recording from your point of view just to see if that is the issue. Because that took me 2 instances to realise what the problem was. Yeah, you can. OBS and just set it up that way. You don't have to, it's fine, just hit screen record and you're cool. Based on where this one is, it's inside the building. Yep. Don't know what the warlock's dying to. He'll come back. Sorry about that, I had to mute the microphone, I had a little room invasion. Watch the strike. That's the dot on everyone again. And then if you get full combo points, Feral Bite, and then just come back out and reapply your hots. You don't have to come back out of cat form. As soon as you cast a heal, it will automatically shift you out. Self does it. You've got it on self, so go in cat form now. You've got plenty of time. Throw a hot on me. It will instantly take you out of form. It saves you a global cooldown. Just leave it open for now, Mum. I'll be in soon, hon. The downfalls of a child that's not feeling well. Here we go. Circle, please. Now this one here, you want to make sure everyone's topped up. If they are not for the first ultimate, you can use your Convoke with Nature Swiftness. So here, this is the one I'm talking about. So Nature Swiftness and Convoke. And it keeps everybody top nice and healthy. I can get them up. Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah, either need to out heal it or you need to dispel someone first. You can dispel 2 during it, but you'll have to spam heal 2 people. Here comes the Tank Buster, move in please. For the second one I'll just use Bubble. No, I'm going to save Bubble for up top. That way I can do a big pull. What does he get aggro on? Weird. Here comes the lines. Now that's the only real heal check for this fight here. It's when that AoE kicks in the whole group. At that point, if everyone is hotted with wild growth going nuts, just stand like a turret and fire out loads of regrowths. Mana is never an issue for that class. Here it comes, so again, make sure everybody's topped. I've put cooldown on the Warlock. Well done. That can get a bit scary when you're doing them in 10s and 12s, by the way. It's just like, ooh. That's okay, then we just stick to 5s and 6s till you figure it out. You'll get comfy with your buttons. That's fine. Well, that's what happens when you start first part. Bubbling. Still had bubble, so I had to go down left. Whoops. Bubbling now. So Lara had the right talent now. That could have went nasty there. Bubble aggro. Oh no! I'm gonna kite them. Okay, put Vortex down please. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, Hpala's cheating when it comes to kiting. Got another pack I want to do. I got it. You can get so many kicks as a prop Hpala, that's stupid. No surprise that these are meta right now. Iron Bark, yeah. It's only like a minute and a half killed him. Yeah. Yeah, that's that one. I have no idea how this is just done over 2 million damage. I'll prioritise dispelling you if you want to get one of the DPS, please. I would advise you to get the Warlock. He's the least scared. The Shaman could have used his totem. Avoid the frontal. Again, I'll get you. It takes a wee bit of notice to actually see Hill though, he's dead again. Nah, once you prioritise not letting that life bloom fall, it becomes a lot easier. I'm going to put this repair mount up just in case somebody's not done it.
Any lucky to his kind you like.
I've enough of them in my collection. Be gone.
Don't worry, I dropped all that just because I was getting the kicks. See, this was the only fear that I had on Hpala, was simply the uptime that I had. Or rather, I didn't even know it was an uptime problem. I just knew that I had a survival problem and I didn't know what it was. Now I do. And as a result, I can see how much utility this class actually brings. It's madness. This bit here can get quite heady for the healing when you're having to out heal the absorbs. Druid's kinda got it easier though, because you're already mass healing everybody, so. During Dark Surge though, you want to use your Convoke for healing everyone. If you're not sure when, I can tell you. Dark Pulse, sorry. It's coming in a few seconds. That's your Nature Swiftness and Convoke. So here it comes now. Then Convoke in human form. Yeah, because they weren't using defences. The simple thing to note, if people die in this, they're not popping defences. That's the only thing in this encounter that they need to pop defences for. Unless you're a rogue with Cloak of Shadows or a mage with Ice Block. Hunter with Turtle going through orbs. Hpala with bubble, stuff like that. But that's purely for these orbs, nothing else. Starting to run out of space. Is it sad that I've just noticed that he is an elemental shaman?
I feel that way about me.
The next AoE is incoming in 10 by the way, but he should be dead before then, okay? You've got Convoke. That's 1 minute cooldown. It is so good by the way.
I'm not using it. I thought it was 15 minutes.
No, that's a 1 minute cooldown. That is really strong. That's why I said every minute you can just pop into cat form, nuke. You can always have your man up. Why have we got ads at the back? shapeshift. It's an easy way to use that mechanic. As a healer, splice is your big concern. Everyone takes big hits from Umbral Weave and Tremors Slam, but you need to keep them topped during splice. That way the big hits don't actually kill them. That AoE from the Ravenous Swarm, that dot, is a precursor to what it's going to be like on the boss. Here it comes again. And then the big AoE happens. I love the way they've designed it so that the bosses pretty much simulate, the mobs before the bosses simulate what the bosses are going to do. That was a mouthful. During the first tank ultimate, I'll use Bob Looker. Oh, you did. That was the AoE plus Ravenous Swarm. That's the dot.
I know that. I was surprised you didn't.
That's something only you can answer.
Nope. Sure.
I never seen what you were smashing, so. Honey. That's the practice thing. Nothing more, nothing less. Amazing. That's simply a practice thing. I'm out with a good book of excuses here. Yes, if you direct your attention to page 4, chapter 5. This is why you don't do it. Tell me when you're ready. I'm going to move it clockwise round the room as soon as the boss spawns the orbs. This is splice, that's the AoE that happens that drops everyone low. Here's the route. And we're going to move again. And AoE incoming again. And we're moving. Anyone that's below 50% will need a cooldown. And moving. Gonna be the tank buster. I will be popping a major defensive for this. Such a cheating class. You start to learn when and where to place your circles. Here comes the AoE, watch. He's got that. Then a small ads. And we're moving again. Now, you'll learn when and where to actually change your position for your circles. Especially if the tank keeps it very consistent as to what we were going round. That's all. Nice one. Yeah, I don't think anyone needed it though. So good. Right, we're going to call that slightly early here, but thank you for watching along.